Welcome to part 35 for Persona 5 Royal, and now we're gonna be in the blowback of the Madarame arc. So we gotta wait 12 days before his change of heart.
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity. You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse. That is beyond my knowledge. But your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
And with Madarame's defeat, we have reached full level 4. Only 6 more levels to go. One of which is literally locked behind judgment. So, yeah. Don't hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Kitagawa. I'm calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental shutdown. Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit. Is that the change of heart? I see. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person. Will the same be true for Sensei? Well, I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good... Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right. Goodbye then. This time for sure.
We meet again. It appears you're lying low lately. What's with the change? Don't worry about it. It must have been my imagination. Anyway, I wish the culprit would come forward soon. It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this.
Well, we're going to be seeing more of Makoto, especially in the next arc. But for now, it's Ryuji's turn to go visit Maruki. Oh, this is going to so bite us in the ass. Definitely going to bite us in the ass. And mind you, I still got to visit this guy at least 3 more times before he takes off in September. So I got to put that on the bucket list. No, I'm dead serious. He actually takes off in September, which gives you crunch time from the 20th of September all the way to the 18th of November to finish... Oh no, correction. The 16th of November to finish this off. It is absolute crunch time. And then there's certain days that he won't show up. I hate this fucking confidant for that.
How about it?
So... on that note,
sorry.
People will probably get mad at me because of that. I understand that you may like the character, but it's confidant. There's just too many restrictions on it. And within the first 5 minutes, I pretty much lost everyone. Whatever the case... yeah, I've got to remember to at least get him to level 5 before he leaves for September. Then it would make things a lot worse if it hasn't reached to level 5. I'll make sure I do, at least before Kaneshiro is done. And speaking of which, there's somebody else we have to worry about later on. And we won't be seeing her until a couple of parts down the line.
What the hell?
And who would that be? Well, that would also be Yoshizawa. We will have to deal with her confidant rank, and it would definitely be crunch time. Hopefully by that time, we would have more slots for our persona. Because, yeah, that's a whole lot of confidants. And I gotta finish up Ryuji, and I definitely gotta finish off An, so that way I'll make room for other personas. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about strength. Thank God. And in case people want to know how strength works, Part 30 is all dedicated. So, anything else I should mention? Yeah, this part we're also going to start on Temperance. Yeah, it will take a while, but we have to start ranking up Ryuji. And more importantly, we have to get Death at least to level 7 so that we could do her Mementos mission. While we won't be doing that, the latter, the former, we're going to be ranking up. Sadly, there is one other thing we got to mention too about this. Yeah, this particular Mementos quest, I'm going to have to pick up and do so with Mishima's level 4 Mementos quest. So, we'll worry about that later on, because again, once we eventually get Madarame to confess, we're going to have more Mementos side quests to do, because the new floor will be open. Oh yeah, and just a word of warning, ladies and gentlemen, Part 39 is dedicated to Mementos. Who shall I do? You know what? We're just gonna do Ryuji. Might as well. Might as well get Ryuji out of the way, because let's face it, Ryuji's closer to being finished than everyone else. Which I should have focused more on, but I didn't think about it. So, in his case, he has to deal with Kamoshida's successor, who is literally trying to make himself look like a martyr in sports activities. And to make things even worse, he's turned the track team against each other. As a matter of fact, this is that rank. So, with all further ado, eventually we'll end up having to train at the gym, and I do believe rank 8 is where we go to the gym. Oh yeah, we have to complete Ryuji's anyway, because An will eventually have a rank with him and Ren going to the gym, if I'm not mistaken. But it didn't matter which one you entered, whether it's my Attic or Protein Lovers. Either way, you would probably get 3 stars. So, with that said, we've got the track team, Takeishi and Nakaoka, I think. I mean, Nakaoka, yes. These two were bickering over the fact that Yamauchi has a spy within the track team, and they're about to fight it out. Oh, right, and I'm just showing off one of the answers. We could use option 2 or option 3. It didn't matter, you still get points regardless. Definite points if you actually visited Protein Lovers.
What?
By the way, I have to actually get some protein and visit Protein Lovers. By the way, first answer you need to tell them to trust Nakaoka. So, with that said, Ryuji is trying his hardest to keep the track team from falling apart. Not out of obligation, well, not just out of obligation, because he owes them for, well, punching Kamoshida, which in turn caused Kamoshida to try to disband the track team. But, more importantly, he's doing this because they've all had, well, some sort of history with the fact that they were trying to actually work because Kamoshida promised them that they would have their futures intact so long as they all keep him happy. And by keep him happy, I mean, well, just not pissing him off. And, well, that actually did not work because, well, Ryuji ended up pissing him off. But to make things even worse, turns out that one of the track team members gave Kamoshida the info about Ryuji's family life. If I'm not mistaken, Nakaoka is the one that did it. Or rather, it was Takaishi. So, no wait, it's Nakaoka, yes. Nakaoka was the one who pretty much pulled what Mishima pulled earlier. So, in all honesty, Ryuji has every right to leave this guy to pretty much rot. But he didn't. And the good reason why is he realizes that Yamauchi, it would be even worse than Kamoshida, just without the brutal beatdowns and the torture, and also him taking his frustration out on people. Thank God it's nothing but males on the team. God forbid if there was women. But whatever the case, Ryuji has his work cut out for him. Well, he'll try to give him at least some sort of helping hand, but he's not getting completely into it because he's not part of the track team anymore. And to be fair, that is true. He is not part of the track team anymore. And also, yeah, Kamoshida did break his legs. So, with that, well, there's the confession right there. Nakaoka was the one who told Kamoshida about his parent, which he used to piss off Ryuji. But I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it out of spite for Ryuji. He did it because Kamoshida forced him to do it, which is the case with Mishima. Yeah, it was a bitch move that Mishima did with Akira's records, but at the exact same time, considering the guy who takes great solace in giving people black eyes and bruises and doing worse to female students, yeah, I don't think Mishima had any rooms to resist. And especially since parents weren't even doing anything to stop, well, Kamoshida from doing so. Oh, by the way, the first option of that question, right here, that's the one you should choose. So, things are going to be a little bit different when it comes down to Ryuji's rank 7, unfortunately. His rank 7, yeah, we are on his rank 6 if I'm not mistaken, but his rank 7 is been relegated to either a day or it has to be a day that's not raining. So that's what his rank 6 is. It's relegated to Wednesday and Friday night. No, not rank 6, but rather rank 7. Because I'm at rank 6 right now. His rank 7 is relegated to either Wednesday or Friday night. So you'll have to wait until then before you can actually continue Ryuji's confidant rank. Something that Royal should not have done. Which, by the way, you didn't have to worry about in High Vanilla, because all you had to do was just simply finish Ryuji. And that's it. There was no reason for you having to wait several, and I repeat, several days down the line before you could complete Ryuji. And even then, rank 8 through 10, it can't be rating. So bear that in mind. Oh, right. Also, first option, just in case you're wondering. So, Ryuji is at rank 6. One more, and we'll get probably the best skill that's been improved in Royal, which is Insta-Kill. Which, the moment I get that, which ironically is going to be part 39, the moment I get my hands on that skill, you will see me quickly tearing through mementos and lower level castles.
You're back.
And, well, actually lower level palaces, actually. So, on that note, we'll just have to continue on and wait for the part where we actually have to get towards plot, or basically wait towards Operation Maidwatch, which is about to start right now, actually, because we still have to wait like 12 more days before Madarame confesses. And this is Morgana reminding us about Torinosuke. As a matter of fact, let's go vote for the man. We have to visit him twice, as opposed to Persona 5 Vanilla, where you just have to visit him once after you get from the Beef Bowl place, and you'll already have rank 1. Here, wait, no, actually, you have to visit him twice in this one too. So, just say I am interested to just sit here and listen to Torinosuke. I mean, there is no voice cutscene for now because we haven't gotten the confidant rank. And again, it does not matter what you answer. Not in the slightest. Because at the end of the day, all you have to do is get rank 1 and just visit this guy every Sunday to get rank 10. And in my case, all I have to do is start this confidant rank, and then from here on in, I'll be able to negotiate with high-level Persona to try to capture them via the hold-up. I mean, it may not work, but I'll just have to negotiate with high-level Persona to do so. So, with that said, I just want to at least get this started, so that way, eventually, once Sun is started, everything will be working just fine. And again, I state, you do not need a Persona for Sun. Once you get Sun, all you have to do is just come here every Sunday.
Very well.
And once Hifumi comes in, that will also conflict.
Everyone.
So, there is no voiced cutscene here either.
However,
but for him, Torinosuke is trying his best to get back into politics after being disgraced. And what do I mean by disgraced? Real simple. Torinosuke's political career has a black mark because he called a constituent an idiot. And he also has been called washed up because his group, and unfortunately himself,
Thank you.
have been let's just put it like this. His group and his entire political party has been outed for embezzlement, which he personally has been blamed for. And there's something else that he had too. Oh, right.
Thank you.
Frequent vacations as well.
No.
So, despite him trying to run again, he just doesn't have the confidence to run.
Well then,
We'll have to
see you
come
again
back
soon.
to him and actually get more on his confidant rank, so that way we can start rank 1. Unfortunately, he too has a time where he'll show up. It's literally Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And after rank 1, then he will show up only on Sundays. So for the time being, we'll be riding the train to school. And from there, all we have to do is... Oh, right. Looks like we got a question.
Jeez.
Oh, this one. Okay. This one is going to be on the quiz too. Because this is talking about the author of Sherlock Holmes. No, the author of Lupin, who went there and borrowed from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle because Sherlock Holmes was in fact Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's work, and Moriarty was what LeBlanc went and did and made Lupin based off of him. So, to compensate for the copyright, I think there was a time where Sherlock and Lupin both worked together. That's basically what I know of, or what I remember. It was a long time ago, and I don't remember the details, but it's been a while since I read Sherlock Holmes. On that note, now it's time for Operation Maidwatch.
Hey, there you are. I need your help with something. I found this flyer stuffed in my mailbox. Housekeeping service. It says that a cute maid will do anything for you. A maid, dude. A maid who'll do anything for us. Right? Right? You're a guy, right? You know what I mean. Let's give it a try. Yeah? Yeah? Luckily, some guy on my floor just moved out, so there's a vacant apartment in my complex. The key is behind the mailbox, so we can get in anytime. The landlord seriously doesn't care. The place is all set, so... Hey, I heard that. What the hell?
Can I, get in on this?
Oh, you mean you're into this kind of stuff? Wow, okay.
I'm not into it. It's just for research. What does it mean that they'll do anything? And do the maids look exactly as they're advertised? We need to determine whether or not this company just pretends to offer housekeeping services. It'll be too late once people get victimized by it, right? So, we should do a thorough investigation.
Yeah, we gotta see it with our own eyes. Every little detail. We'll have to do this at night, so let us know when you're ready.
So what's the code name for this operation? Since we'll be watching them, it should be something like Operation Maidwatch.
Nice. I like that.
When Ryuji and Mishima get together, bad things happen. That's going to be the MO for the rest of this game, provided you actually choose them for a later route. Anyway, I'll see you all in part 36 as we not only take care of some other things, but mostly Operation Maidwatch continues in that part. This is Army Man 985. Peace out and take care.